My content is not for everyone. And I say that respectfully. My content is not for everyone. It's not. I do not energy harvest off innocent people's energy. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day, regardless if I know you or not. I do not steal anyone's destiny or identity. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day, regardless if I know you or not, or knew of you. And I say that respectfully. I do not play with smoke in a toxic way towards my neighbor. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day, regardless of my sexual orientation, my culture, my religion, my disability, let alone my age. And I say that respectfully. We may not pray the same, neighbor, but I do not have malicious intentions at the end of the day. Good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. I want everybody around me to elevate with no malicious intentions. Become your best self vision of yourself. Never dim your light. Choose yourself to better yourself. Understand that, wow, you truly did become a believer. Being patient with your process, allowing yourself to truly heal to go within. My content is not for everyone. It's not. Healing, trauma, and pain is not a race, or let alone it's not an overnight process. And I say that respectfully. Everybody's walk of life is different, but it's called respect, neighbor. It's a thought process to me. This is not my first, second, or third time talking about certain topics at the end of the day, and I say that respectfully. But always be yourself with no malicious intentions. Because everybody's not meant to be part of your journey, and that's okay. They just a book box cover when it came to you, neighbor. They just a book box cover when it came to you, neighbor. They just a book box cover when it came to you, neighbor. All you wanted to do was understand at the end of the day why you allowed yourself to become a believer. Here you chose your faith to recognize the end of the day, to allow yourself to truly smile, not to see yourself frown. The energy is different. When you're able to have self-control at the end of the day, to show up for yourself, to understand your worth, they will never understand why you in dim your light that day. When they try to distract you with their drama, their pain, malicious intentions trying to run game. Or who you want to do was better yourself, to love yourself, to truly go within, to understand why you truly chose you that day. You chose yourself in the middle of confusion. You chose yourself when they try to dim your light, when they was projecting pain. Wow. They would never understood what it took for you to truly go within. You wasn't doing it for likes and views, let alone cloud chasing. When you was allowing yourself to find peace within, to better yourself, to understand your sentences. I love me and I mean what I say. That energy is different. Childhood wounds was endured within you. It went into your adulthood. They would never understand why you allow yourself to be a victim another day when they truly wanted you to be uncomfortable. It's a thought process to me. Everybody's walk of life is not the same, and I say that respectfully when it comes to pain. But it's called respect, neighbor, stay in your lane. And it's a two-way street when it comes to actually meaning what you say and say what you mean. That you fall from a hate, and I say that respectfully. Hold a hand in modesty, trying to get in someone's attention at the end of the day, antagonize someone for them to get out of character, and only for you to realize like, wow, that energy you projected went right back to you. Had you self-reflect and realize at the end of the day, it wasn't an even exchange trying to kick somebody down and destroy their character. It's a thought process to me. But someone wasn't even trying to project pain. This type of stuff happens every single day when you least expect it. Someone is truly elevating, they not trying to dim they light. No, they not. They not trying to dim they light. They trying to choose them. So I understand at the end of the day, certain people gonna put their confusion, they negative energy projecting on them at the end of the day, but they realize that everybody's not meant to sit at their table and that was okay. Wow. My content is not for everybody. But never get distracted by the enemy, and I say that respectfully. It's not that you think you're better than somebody because you choose you to understand your point of view. Because you tie your shoe differently, regardless of your background at the end of the day. Yeah, you came out that household and made something out of yourself today. Everybody's not the same. Loving yourself to better yourself. Loving yourself to realize at the end of the day, I understood the even exchange. I chose me when God allowed me to believe. Because you walk by faith, not by sight. Like I said, my content ain't for everybody. But loving yourself to them, you're like, no. I couldn't allow the enemy to stop me. They said you whack, you're corny, you were nobody. Hold on 1 second. How could you possibly be whack and corny at the end of the day? When God truly created you, that energy is different, allowing you to truly go within a beautiful soul. They will never understand at the end of the day what original and real looks like up close in person. Something that they're not used to. Someone being their authentic self. Everybody's walk of life is different. And I say that respectfully. Everybody's walk of life is different. And I say that respectfully. How's misery loves company? An innocent person that able and willing to recognize they smile, not to see they self frown. Wow. Misery loves company. Dear neighbor, you try to disturb my peace because I chose me. You try to paint me out to be somebody I truly wasn't because I loved me. Wow. You try to psych me in my thought process, my freedom, my pockets, my eyesight. Dang. It was truly one-sided. I truly hope that you find peace with that. I understood at the end of the day, certain folks gonna try to get you out of character, but you gotta understand at the end of the day what adjusting looks like up close in person. You know, adjusting your mindset, having self-control, understanding your true self-awareness at the end of the day. You gotta choose you to love you. You've been through so much chaos and confusion at the end of the day. They overlooked you. They were supposed to protect you and love you at the end of the day, but look how far you came today when you least expected to truly go with them. You know how it feels to lose everything and start all over, let alone be diagnosed by a doctor at the end of the day, and only for God to show you at the end of the day, I got your back and you matter, you're worthy, to understand why you believed in your faith. My content is not for everyone. Loving yourself is not a crime. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. It's not that you think you're better than somebody at the end of the day. You choose yourself to better yourself to realize at the end of the day, you wasn't trying to project that pain when it came to their games. The energy is different. Loving yourself to better yourself. It's a description at the end of the day that you chose to become your best self vision of yourself. Action spoke louder than words. Healing trauma pain is not a race, let alone as a game. Oh, let alone an overnight process. You're not doing it for likes and views, let alone cloud chasing. Understand at the end of the day, they made you uncomfortable. They didn't know how to love you. They didn't know how to respect you. They took your kindness and weakness and you didn't have malicious intentions. They didn't like the fact that you talked properly. They didn't like the fact how you tied your shoe. They didn't like the fact that at the end of the day, you spoke up for yourself with no malicious intentions. They didn't like the fact that, hey, it didn't matter what household you came from. They still had malicious intentions, and they didn't know how to go with them. To understand self-control. That's why they try to dim your light. Because of the fact that she didn't overlook you to choose you. To recognize your smile and see yourself frown. My content is not for everybody. It's not. It would never be a race when you choose you to love you to mentally go within. Something that made you mentally unstable. Had you going in circles. So be patient with your process. I say that respectfully. Never give up on you. Because they overlooked you. I am the original owner of all my content. I am Naya, genuine love, respect. Always be yourself with no malicious intentions. Far from a copycat, I'm original. Being myself here, something that you couldn't get in tune with. It's the thought process for me. Love yourself. No respect with no malicious intentions. Becoming your best self vision of yourself. They would never understand why certain doors was closed in your life for the right reasons. When your past can't relate to who you are today, you're not running from it at the end of the day. But you didn't have malicious intentions. You knew how to respect your neighbor. But they wasn't supposed to sit with you today. It's a thought process to me. My content is not for everybody. It's not. Peace and respect your neighbor. Stop the violence, you matter, you're worthy. I gotta go. Have a good day. Night, and your love, respect.